I vote for a sequel. Matilda, the Professional. Huh? Written and directed by Luc Besson, The Professional is one of the most revered hitman movies. It was released in '94 and written in 30 days during the delay of production for The Fifth Element. And funny enough, despite all the lavish effects and talent, Léon is the more beloved film. And I liked it quite a bit. It has, among other things, ridiculous edge-of-your-seat tension and remarkable cinematography. But its flaws did dampen my overall experience, and this was my second time viewing it. Everything up to the mass killing is alright. Structurally sound storytelling. But the reason for Léon wanting to train Matilda is never really given. She fires a weapon very sloppily out the window, and all of a sudden he wants to train her. Why? It's a bit like Hot Fuzz. You have the concise technician and his plant. His life is in order, and then it all goes to hell. Cast-wise, Gary Oldman, who can play both good and bad expertly, is very fun to watch, but I don't think those pills were all that necessary. And you know, when I think about it, there's always some villain or some person in a movie who's taking pills for whatever reason. It's become like a trademark or something. And here it seems like he's just trying to be more intimidating. But for me personally, it just didn't really work. It felt more for show than anything. When it comes to the relationship between Léon and Matilda, we're dealing with one of the most peculiar and sensitive love stories. Because I think that any viewer would see Léon as simply a father figure. Not the best figure, but it makes sense. But then we see how Matilda gets turned on by the guns and possibility of violence. The world that Léon entered as a way to make a living is her gateway to revenge and release of sexual emotions. Their bond is almost like that of Jessica Alba and Bruce Willis in Sin City. Both parties want it, but only one will admit to it. It's definitely one of the more disturbing potential romances in cinema, but it is unforgettable, really. When it comes to the ending, very bittersweet. We can only imagine what Matilda's future holds. I see her running away, personally. Overall, it's one of Besson's better made and received films, and works primarily because of two craftsmen who are devoted to acting and love it to death, and therefore they are more believable and convincing, and a debut unlike any other. And I'm sure you've seen it, but if you haven't, then yeah, I would get on that. 3.5 out of 5 stars, and the higher end of that, which is a B- for me. Thank you very much for your time. Have an awesome day.